Hi, it's Joy and Tancred. You're watching Supergirl Season 6, Episode 3, Phantom Menaces, which does make it seem as though Kara is going to have a fun time trying to capture a phantom to escape. Like I said last episode, I really had no idea if she's going to be escaping this episode or if it'll be in 10 episodes. I just don't know. I hope it's sooner rather than later, but I have faith in the show to give us a fun final season with a lot of good stories, and I'm stressed. You can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon. I am sorry it's a day late. My computer was breaking. I was feeling like death, but I'm feeling better now. Touch wood. The computer's been going okay. Let's go. Oh, of course, Phantom Menaces. I forgot that there was one loose here. All good.
We didn't send all the phantoms back to the Phantom Zone.
Nope.
One got out.
Congrats.
You ready to catch a ride?
Oh, it's not gonna be that easy. I hope it is, though. Oof. Ooh, where's he going, though? Oh, damn it. Oh, God. Who are they?
Oh no.
Oh, dear. Welp.
That was too easy. There are no phantoms, or we have to get you and that leg somewhere safe.
Who is this? Do we trust this person?
Brainy, Alice, we need thermal blankets.
Brainy, breaking all the technology will not help. We do not have unlimited funds.
Last night, Lex needs to do the same right now.
But you both need to be honest with your emotions.
I acted on my emotions yesterday.
John, you need to feel your emotions, but not act because of them.
I won't make the same mistake again.
Though it's true, Alex definitely should come in and help the search. She also could have some time.
And my sister, she showed me what it truly means to be strong. To love so fiercely it hurts. She taught me what it means to be human.
I thought she wasn't really gone.
Oh, Alex. She's not.
Dead.
You know her.
Worse than death.
She'll fight for everything.
She's trapped in a cold hell. Because they couldn't save her.
I don't know how you would live with the knowledge someone you love was there.
So what's... I can't breathe. I feel like I don't even deserve air.
Survivor's guilt.
Is that you are still here.
Yeah.
And you get to decide whether you give up or you keep going.
And you know which one Kara would want you to do.
It's not the same thing.
I totally understand if you need some
I
time.
was in my own despair.
Oh, and I also had a very nice chat with him about his investigation into you and Nonno Cherry.
I mean, there should be an investigation into Nonna Cherry, but Lex should also be rotting in jail.
Gambit says.
Making them excellent prison guards.
But when this alien escaped, all of its powers returned.
Returning has made a lot of dodgy decisions.
The victim's life force leaves the body and migrates to the Phantom's nest.
Life force?
In the 31st century, rediscovered formula quantify the intangible substance
mean,
that makes a human unique. You call it a soul.
That seems to be what's going to happen to Silas. And I like Silas. Oh no, is it reversible? Oh, Alex. Sometimes, even if you need to come in to try and help, if you're not emotionally ready to help, you can't do anything about it. You need to be a father to Alex right now.
To kick in when we feel like giving up. So that we find comfort in doing what we do best.
It's not always that easy.
With the bad news first. I like to end on a high note.
Who is this?
I can't lose him again. I think I can help.
Who are you? I don't trust her. If you stay here too long, you go mad. Is she mad?
Are you a fifth dimensional imp? Do you know many imps? Just one? I could use that splint after all.
Yeah. I still don't know that I trust anyone in this world. Even her father, I'm still like half convinced will secretly be evil.
Maybe waiting. It's being attacked by hostile ghost creatures.
The Phantom's created a new progeny.
We have to secure that warehouse. Keep everybody from the
Mm-hmm.
Where's Magal?
She's already there.
So that she was going on the Phantom.
Oof. They can do their portal jumping here. Oh dear. I feel like the fact that Brainy was like, these are still innocent people, does mean it's reversible, right?
Why were you sent here?
Yeah.
Paranoid narcissists. Threatened by anyone who might take their power.
Is this true, or is it a convincing story to appeal to Kara?
First he killed May.
He put it on with magic, and well, I don't exactly have much of that left, do I?
Is Kara gonna help her take it off and then she's gonna become an evil person?
Just because neither of us have our powers here doesn't mean we can't believe in ourselves.
Kara is everything. I still don't know that I trust you.
Just as much as I don't.
Kara's so good.
I will have Otis pay a little visit to the hospital on behalf of my darling, generous sister.
God.
Thank you for bringing a new electrode.
On Channel 5.
He's a monster?
Set fire to the children's wing of a hospital just to get revenge on me.
Yeah. This is the guy you were convinced to work with last season, and I say that to both of them because they were both stupid. I would like to trust her, but is that too good to be true that we can trust her? You believed in yourself. If she's telling the truth, then Kara helped her believe me.
My magic is back.
That's hopefully a good thing.
Really back?
I had to rid myself of my father's shackles, both the metaphorical and the physical,
Aw.
and I knew it was right because
You had the power all along.
finally starting to
Kara is everything.
at least who I think I was,
Don't be evil, please.
who I was before. I've got a good feeling about you.
Everyone should have a good feeling about her. I hope I have a good feeling about you.
He can't kill Lex.
Why not? You just suggested it. Lena, you've already done it.
Sorry, that's...
Turn me into the dark. You can't put your emotions into little boxes. They'll eat away at you until
Yeah.
there's nothing left.
very true.
And I know it's hard, but
Keep going. Yeah. At least you didn't spend the last year punching images of her in your head and telling her you hated her. You know, there's that brain. You kind of ignored her, but technology is getting a rough go of it around here.
But I still made mistakes.
Yeah, you need to find the line in between, sweetheart.
Gone.
You have to feel the emotions, but don't let them rule you.
So, I know
We have to talk about our emotions. I love this episode for that.
you have to fight.
It would be my utmost pleasure.
Put your emotions into actions.
We'll draw them in.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh no, no, no. Okay. That was handy of them to do that jump like that. They did it. Hee hee hee. Oh. That was nice.
your own hubris. Left your own devices, you'll self-destruct. You always do.
Just how many people is he going to take out with
I'm
him?
just upset about the kids.
I do hate you. They just love me more.
That's a good line. Sorry, Nina really used up a lot of my strong emotions for her last season. Do not care particularly either way.
I almost lost our team.
We already were.
Hmm.
I'm only here because
There's still good in the world that you can fight for as Kara would want. And when she gets back, she'll be very happy about it.
and then I heard your voice.
Yeah.
You were telling me that even in the darkest times, we can always find a glimmer of hope.
That's what Kara stands
John
for
wanted
as
to go
well.
out today. Move in with me.
Oh,
I want to wake up every morning and tell you how much I love you.
this is lovely.
Because life
I hope Alex starts looking into adopting children with Kelly, because she wanted that very badly. But I loved him.
Actually, I don't think we should retreat. I think we should keep looking for a way out.
of the Phantom Zone. There isn't one, believe me.
There will be. Kara Zor-El is
We
here.
don't know where to look.
You think I could do it?
She does.
I could come with you. I could get out of here.
There's only one way to find out.
Kara's such a wonderful person. My favourite part of this episode was definitely seeing the characters deal with their emotions, with the fact that you can't just bottle it up. It's not healthy, it doesn't get you anywhere, and if anything it just makes you get more bitter or kind of more ruled by them because they are just overwhelming you. You have to let it out. You have to let yourself have your frustration, your anger, your just scream at the world. I thought that was a very important scene between Brainy and Lena. I think if Lena had done that last season, things might have gone a lot better for everybody, but okay. It was also good between John and Alex and Kelly. I've really enjoyed Kelly and Alex this season in particular. I think I fell for them over the course of the last season because I really struggle with shows when they set couples up in between seasons, because you're kind of like, we had them teasing the idea of them and then like, oh, that me kind of feeling like I could ship that, and then suddenly they were a full-blown couple and it was like, I didn't go on the ride with them. But they've gone through so much in the course of the last season that I'm fully sold on them now. I mean, I never disliked them, but now I'm fully sold on them, and I think it was important that we kind of showed Alex just grieving. She's just depressed. Just, what is the point? Kara's not here. I failed her. I'm useless. There's no point. If I go and say something else, Kara's still gone. I'll just mess up that too. But it's also important that you can fight on. That even when it feels impossible, you can get up. You can put one foot in front of the other. I don't think there's anything wrong with taking the time if you need it, because like we saw in that initial moment when that first Phantom attacked, Alex panicked, well, froze. She just did not grab her weapon. She did not do anything to defend herself. If the Phantom had turned itself onto her, she would have been gone by the Phantom too. So there is a line to cross between the two, and John kind of saying, oh yeah, I'm just going to be an action man. Like, no, that's not what she meant. She meant don't be ruled by your emotions, but you have to feel them. So I think this episode was really important in that, and that is a message that I really hope we are showing across the board a lot more now in TV, and I think we are, in that being like strong isn't about never emoting. Yes, it's about if push comes to shove, you're able to kind of hold back the emotions to get what needs to be done, but you need to feel them. You need to let yourself feel them. It's actually weak to bottle up your emotions. I'm glad kind of Brainy got that out. I'm glad John was able to get that out and be really open with McGonagall. Like, just, that was special. And for Kelly and Alex to kind of get to that next step. For me, their next step will be having children, and I raise that because this is the final season of Supergirl. Alex desperately wants children. She wanted children so much that she broke up with her fiance over it because it meant that much to her. If I was Maggie and I looked Alex up on Facebook and saw that she was dating someone else with no children, I would be like, what? And I think for this, when this show ends, I really hope it at least has Alex making arrangements towards adoption, because that was something that meant so much to her. And I think Kelly looks like doesn't seem to have an aversion to children or great pro-children. I don't know. I guess given what happened with her last relationship, she would have raised that point with Kelly by now. And for Alex to lose Kara, to be without her in this moment, they are there. I mean, their sisterhood, their bond, even when it's a bit fraught, is everything. They have been through so much together, and I think I've seen some people suggesting that potentially Kara's going to like go to the future or go to Argo or something at the end of the show, and I could see that, to be honest, especially with the future. But I definitely can see that kind of, to an extent, Alex has kind of become dependent on Kara. Now, I don't mean that in a lot of ways she is not dependent on Kara, but her job kind of became being at the DEO with Supergirl, and now she's no longer at the DEO, she's just with Supergirl, and every day she gets up and does stuff with Kara, and Kara is not only her little sister who she wants to protect, she's also her colleague at work. Like, I feel like everything about Alex had become very wrapped up in Kara and in Supergirl, which, I mean, don't necessarily even think is a bad thing, but Alex needed to kind of have this time to realise that she is as much of a hero with or without Kara, that if she were to mess up, that's okay, you can make those steps again. I think it's going to be really important for Alex as a character to kind of grow in this period of time without Kara, which will make her even stronger when we get Kara back. Lena, I think, she's made the right choice in the sense that just end the war with Lex, like, oh, just fuck you, who cares? I do think, like, I like the sentiment of he'll bring himself down with his own hubris, but how many people are going to get hurt in this tactic? Right now, I don't really see what else they can do, because they tried other methods, they've tried everything, and it hasn't worked. I kind of just think Lex could just not be in it for a while, and the next time he's in it, he could be on the news as having been arrested for making shady weapons deals or something. Lex. I hope we finish with him before the latter half of the season. You know, I kind of hope that once we get kind of Melissa's maternity leave out of the way, kind of catching up with things that COVID messed up, more into the swing of COVID filming and everything, that I really hope we're going to kind of get a real season 6 that goes back to the heart of Supergirl and what it was, and gets Kara home, and that her dad could be reunited with her mum or something. That would be really lovely. So for Kara, she was with her dad, they had their plan, it worked, first try, grab that phantom, but yeah, travelling through the portals from place to place is not going to be as simple as just you grab his leg and you get where you want to go. So I like that kind of they had a bit of problem, they found more people, that these were people that came across each other regularly, they knew each other, they knew of each other. I really didn't trust Nixie, and I'm still not entirely sure that I do. I'm still feel like they're going to get, when it gets to the end, her dad's going to be like, I'm actually a phantom, I don't know, I don't trust anybody fully. I feel like, or maybe he's going to have to sacrifice himself so she can escape. I really don't know, I'm stressed. But I like the way they have Kara, even though she is in the Phantom Zone. Now, I do believe finding her father helped her kind of keep her spark alive, but she brought her father's spark back. You know, he had given up, and she was able to give him something to fight for, remind him who he is and that he wants to fight. And then seeing Nixie, who's been trapped here all this time, perfectly capable of getting that thing off her wrist and getting all her powers back, but not thinking she was capable, listening to those voices that tell you you're worthless. And Kara radiates such hope, such belief, such positivity, that is why she's such an important character to me and always will be. That is why I have stuck with the show through thick and thin, because Kara is everything. And just hearing how much she believed in her is everything. Like, Kara believes, whoever you are watching this, Kara believes in you. And it was really special to kind of watch her get her self-belief back, and to see that being warm and trusting people is not a weakness. It is not a bad thing to approach situations. Like, yeah, Kara was a bit wary of her, but she listened to her story, she believed it, she was there for her. Now, sure, if she'd got her powers back and then be like, ha, Kara would have tried to deal with it, but I think Kara is just such an inspiration as a character. She has not lost hope. You know, maybe if she was completely alone, it would be different, if she'd kind of been left to find it by herself. But I think even if she was alone, she would have been like, right, well, my mum has found this way out. She might have been more at the mercy to the Phantoms, because just having people around to help will help, and she doesn't have her Supergirl powers here. But Kara is everything, and Alex and Jean and everyone need to remember that Kara will always fight to get back to them. She will fight to find her way home. She will help everyone she comes across along the way. At this rate, she'll be rescuing half the Phantom Zone before the end. But I just love it. I would keep being terrified. I kept thinking that Nixie was going to be like, your mother sent me here, but at least she's someone that was not sent here by Kara's mother. I just love this show because I love Kara, and I cannot wait to see more of her next week. Thank you so much for watching. You can find the unedited version on my Patreon, and thank you so much for watching.